pour les 12 derniers points. Nous les avons donnés à la Suède.
Yes. Sweden. 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 Sweden.
Oh, hello, and a very warm welcome to everybody watching in the United Kingdom. Welcome to the 58th Eurovision Song Contest. I'm Graham Norton, and for the next 3 hours or so, I'll be guiding you through this madness. That little caterpillar is leaving Baku, where we had last year's Eurovision. Glad to see the back of Baku. And the caterpillar is taking a tour of Europe before arriving in Malmö in Sweden, our host nation. Malmö's quite a young city. Most people are under 35. Half the people are under 35. And 300,000 people live here. Raining in Paris. That's not nice for the caterpillar. Oh, careful. This caterpillar will eventually turn into a butterfly. If you are at all phobic of butterflies, this is not the contest for you. There may be no bees left on the planet Earth, but there's a plague of butterflies in Malmö. It was quite a controversial decision to have the contest in Malmö this year. Stockholm wanted it, but in the end it went to Malmö because they host the big Melodifestivalen, which is their selection show, and it's the biggest TV show in Sweden. Oh, nearly at Malmö. You may be going over the Öresund Bridge, opened in 2000. It links Copenhagen with Malmö. Oh, and I believe that there it is. There's the bridge. It takes about 20 minutes to drive, possibly longer if you're a caterpillar. We can wait. And there it is, the Eurovision butterfly, flying directly to Malmö.
Welcome to Sweden, in my hometown, Malmö.
Thank you very much. That's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, captain of the Swedish football team and a big local hero. He grew up just a stone's throw from the stadium. And there is the stadium, 11,000 people. Eurovision anthem, written by Benny and Born of ABBA and Avicii, the big pop producer. The bridge being lowered into the stadium now represents the Öresund Bridge, and over it will come all 26 participating countries with flag bearers, quite reminiscent of the Olympic ceremony. At the dress rehearsal in front of an audience last night, Bonnie Tyler got an enormous cheer. about this flag ceremony is it does really stretch out the evening. In previous years, I mean, the contest just flies by. It's over before you blink. Olympian start to her evening, but who will get gold? This lady is called Pietra Meda. She's a comedian, and in a shock, she's actually funny.
Welcome to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013.
Really high standard of songs this year, but don't worry, there is still lots of mad staging and choreography and costumes.
Good evening. My name is Petra Mede, and we just...
Really popular here in Sweden. Big star, she presents a comedy show.
And we just saw all of tonight's contestants march into the arena to the sound of a new Eurovision anthem, written by two generations of Swedish pop. Björn and Benny together with Avicii. Give them a big hand. Yes. Avicii, Björn and Benny. We couldn't get ABBA, but at least we got ABBA. And that wasn't a great gift for you, all the dancing queens in the audience, huh? Welcome.
She knows her crowd.
In England in the early 50s, a meeting was held with a group of broadcasting directors. Together, they came up with a grand idea to unite a Europe that had been torn apart by war through the power of music. They created the Eurovision Song Contest, and today, 57 years later, it's bigger than ever. Tonight, 44 countries are watching, including Australia. Amazing. Yes, Australians love the competition so much, they follow it live, even though it's 5 o'clock in the morning down there. We actually have a live camera in the home of an Australian family watching us right now. Ah, the excitement of live TV. Tonight, it's an honor for me to welcome you to Malmö, Sweden, where 26 artists will fight for the win. Remember, their fate is in your hands. Later, when it's time to vote, you need a phone and the number that appears on your screen. You can vote by calling or sending a text message. For example, if you want to vote for song number 1, just dial the number and add 01 at the end. If you want to vote for song number 26, simply add 26 at the end. You can also send a text
Now, this is the
message
annoying
to the
bit when
number
I speak
shown on
English
your
over someone
screen.
speaking English.
You
But
cannot
I'm
vote for more
contractually
than
obliged to do
20
it because
times, and you cannot
that
vote for your
information
own
isn't
country.
applicable to you. Viewers in the
Ce
UK
soir,
can
vous
vote
pouvez
tonight,
voter
but you
pour
can only
votre
vote by
chanson
calling.
préférée,
You
soit
can't
par
vote by
téléphone,
text. And
soit
remember,
par
not all
SMS.
instructions apply to UK viewers.
Chaque chanson
Lines
a son
won't open
propre
until
numéro de
after
téléphone
all
qui
26
lui
acts
est
have performed,
attribué.
so please don't
Par
call before
exemple,
then,
si vous
as your
vouliez
vote won't
voter pour
count,
la chanson
and you may still be
numéro 1,
charged for
composez
the
le
full
numéro,
terms and
puis
conditions.
ajoutez
Visit the
le
website
01.
at
Mais n'oubliez pas que vous ne pouvez pas voter pour
bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
votre propre pays. Please remember, the lines will
Now,
not
just to
open
explain a bit
until the
more,
very last
viewers'
song
votes
has
tonight
been
are combined
performed.
50-50
But
with the
don't
scores of
worry, I will
national
tell you why.
juries, and those jurors across
Vous ne
Europe
pouvez voter que
watched
lorsque la
and voted on
dernière
last
chanson
night's
sera
dress
terminée.
rehearsal.
Mais ne vous inquiétez
The
pas,
UK jurors
je vous
are
préviens.
music industry professionals, and this
You
year
can also
are
log on to
Melissa
Eurovision
James,
TV,
Tony
where you
Hatch,
can download our
Rita
new
Campbell,
Eurovision
Natalie
app.
McQueen, and
It will
Tony
give you live
Blackburn, and we
updates
thank
about the show,
all of
and
them.
later on you can also use it to vote.
Now, unfortunately, mobile
Okay,
app
then,
voting
Malmö.
is
Are you
not
ready?
available to British viewers. The only way you can vote tonight is to call. All right? I've said it once, I'll say it about 6 times.
May the best song win, and let the competition begin.
Don't forget, Red Button viewers can sing along to all of tonight's songs. Not all of them, actually. Some of them might really, Romania. Good luck singing along to that. Press your button now for lyrics in both English and the native language. These postcards tonight, they go to the home of the actual singer. For instance, this is Amandine Bourgeois, representing France. She likes shopping. She likes having her hair done. They're quite banal, these postcards, I would say. France last won 36 years ago, and this is a fan's favorite, this song, but I think going first, it will be left behind in the voting, as Engelbert learned to his cost last year. The song is called L'Enfer et Moi, Hell and Me. There's a whiff of Courtney Love about her, Courtney Amour, as they say in France. Song number 1.
Tu m'as mis KO d'entrée. Il faut croire que j'ai bien aimé. Rien de cuir et main de soie. Qui blesse, tu es dans quel port? Jusqu'à faire rougir l'aurore. Tu m'as jeté comme un sort. Je vais te faire l'enfer. De là où tu te perds. Regarde bien derrière. Et ce sera moi. Tu m'as fait pleurer à vif. Mon cou porte encore ta griffe. J'aimais échanger de peau. Nos limites, c'est un classique. J'aimais nos amours toxiques. Celles qui font que tout est beau. Je vais te faire l'enfer. De là où tu te perds. Regarde bien derrière. Je vais te faire l'enfer. De là où tu te perds. Regarde bien derrière.
Well, you can't say she didn't try. Amandine Bourgeois from France. Credible performer, credible song, but could get forgotten. And of course, this year, it's not the luck of the draw. The producers put together the running order. Apart from their own country, Sweden, to make it fair, they pulled that out of a hat, and they chose Unlucky 16. No one's ever won in that position, and no one's won singing second either. I don't think that will change tonight. That is Andreas Bujavis, representing Lithuania. The song is called Something. Oh, wasn't he adorable as a child? Andreas was previously in a band called Hetero. Seriously. He spent a year in Ireland writing solo material, and his favourite part of his body are his arms. The stylist should be sacked. Honestly, you'd dress better to come and see the contest. Song number 2.
I have to tell you something. It's been on my mind so long. I've got to tell you this. It's been on my mind way too long. I promised myself to tell. Instead I'm falling apart to see you here. If you don't know, I'm in love with you. When summertime falls, it becomes untrue because of my shoes I'm wearing today. One is called love, the other is pain. So tell me now, I'm in your head, I'm in your head, I'm in your heart, I'm in your heart. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, because I'm falling apart to see you here. Thank you, Europe. We are one.
Yes, great. That's Andreas Bujavis, representing Lithuania. I wonder what he changes into after the competition. We'd love you to share your comments and Eurovision party photos, all things Eurovision. You can send them via bbc.co.uk/Eurovision, Facebook and Twitter. The best will appear on the red button service. Song number 3 is Moldova. A very pretty lady called Aliona Moon. The song is Oh Me. She loves horses, Aliona, as you can see. She was the backing singer for Moldovan Eurovision entrant last year. That was Pasha. And Pasha's written this song, and she's going to be accompanying her on the piano. Lithuania wasn't about the costume. This performance is all about the frock. Keep your eyes peeled.
confusuri pierdute în mare, pierdute în noi. Pe gene 1000 de raze de soare aduceau dimineți pentru doi, 1000 de stele arzând căzătoare, privirea au furat. În ceruri 1000 de nopți seculare s-au tot spulberat. Noi am rezistat între soare și ploi, se nasc mii de culori, dar noi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus amândoi. Între soare și ploi se nasc mii de culori, dar noi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus amândoi. 1000 de lacrimi îmi spală durerea de când te-am pierdut. 1000 de nopți mă înghite tăcerea, ea vrea să te uit. Îmi cere prea mult, nu cred că este în trecut. Fiorul ce l-am avut, vreau un nou început. Între soare și ploi se nasc mii de culori, dar noi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus amândoi. Între soare și ploi se nasc mii de culori, dar noi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus amândoi. Credeam în dragostea ta, speram că nu va seca. Credeam în visele mari, dar ele s-au dispart. Credeam că nu e trecut, fiorul ce l-am avut, vreau un nou început. Între soare și ploi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus amândoi. Între soare și ploi se nasc mii de culori, dar noi vedem doar nori. Amintiri despre noi și ratam pe voi, apoi le-am distrus
Aliona
Thank you
Moon.
very much.
There she is with her hair. Ooh, Donald Trump is a style icon in Moldova. Ah, Butterfly, the flag of Finland. This is quite a controversial song. Well, not really, but we did read in the papers that Turkey have chosen not to screen the contest because of this performance. Her name is Krista Siegfrids, and the song is called Marry Me. She wrote the song, it says here, as a hint for her long-term boyfriend to propose to her. Yeah, as hints go, that's not very subtle, is it? And more appalling still, he hasn't actually proposed yet. At the end of the song, there are two girls kissing. And if two girls kissing offends you, then you need to grow up. Song number 4.
Spying on you undercover, drinking coffee with your mother. Am I getting closer? Baby, I feel like a sinner skipping dinner to get thinner. Where is my proposal? I'm your slave and you're my master. Oh, baby, come on, take a shot. So marry me, I'll be a queen bee. I love you endlessly. she waiting for marry me. I'll be a queen bee. I love you endlessly. I do it for you, for you, for you. Yeah, I do it for you. Marry me, baby. I'll play your game. Change my last name. I walk the walk of shame. I do it for you, for you, for you. Yeah, I do it for you. Marry me, baby. Oh, 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 ding dong. Oh, 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 ding dong. Oh, 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 ding dong. Oh, oh.
That could do very well for Finland. However, that car engine you hear, yeah, that's Krista's boyfriend's taxi. And he's getting in it and driving till it runs out of petrol. So Krista's laughing. Universal have signed her up and they want to launch her internationally as a pop star. Good luck to her. Right, the second of the big five now. These are the countries that didn't have to take part in the semi-finals. Spain. The group is called ESDM. And they each have a hobby. There's three of them. He likes flying planes. And Raquel, she likes taking pictures. They like surfing. By the way, if Raquel looks familiar to you and you live in the Oxford area, you might know her. She lived there briefly when she was married to the racing driver, Fernando Alonso. Song number 5. Oh, and look, it's a traditional Spanish bagpipe.
Un cielo azul gana paso a la tormenta que amenazó mi corazón. Y llegas tú con todo lo que significas tú, descubriéndome quién soy. Eres esa luz que a través del universo tú me invitas a viajar contigo hasta el final. La ilusión de una vida por delante que comienza justo hoy. Vámonos sin temor, gritemos que al final triunfó el amor, que ahora somos tú y yo. Eres esa luz que a través del universo tú me invitas a viajar. Oh, eres esa luz que a través del universo tú me invitas a viajar contigo hasta el final. Oh, yeah. Contigo hasta el final. Oh, yeah. Eres esa luz que a través del universo tú me invitas a viajar. Oh, eres esa luz que a través del universo tú me invitas a viajar contigo hasta el final. Oh, yeah. Contigo hasta el final. Oh, yeah. With you until the end.
Song number 5. The band is ESDM. They traveled from Spain to Malmö on a boat. It took a week. Though I'm guessing it'll feel a lot longer on the way home. famous lighthouse outside Brussels? I think it is. Wait, is that Roberto Bellarosso, the youngest performer in tonight's competition? I think it is. He's only 18, bless him. But the song, that comes with chops. It's co-written by the British songwriter Ian James. He's written for Emily Sandé, Little Mix, One Direction. He also co-wrote Azerbaijan's winning song in 2011. I'll warn you now, that's not the last 10-pin bowling shot you'll see tonight. Songs in the Eurovision are often about love, how it can heal, how it brings peace and harmony. Yeah, this is called Love Kills. And if love doesn't kill it, the choreography will. It is woeful. Quite a catchy song, though.
So the arrow shot right through her heart and rocks her to the core. And she fell so deep like she had never felt so deep before. But the pain was almost unbelievable. When the end was near, she felt the fear, alive, alive, alive. Waiting for the beat to beat. Give me something I can feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over. Waiting for the beat to beat. Something I can truly feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over again. 'Cause he didn't fight for life and he was up against the wall. And he felt so scared from both of them, even though they had it all. There's a lesson that you always have to learn. Through the consequence of fire goes and burn. Waiting for the beat to feel. Give me something I can feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over. Waiting for the beat to feel. Something I can truly feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over again. One last praise for life. Won't you give me all tonight? I'll be waiting for the beat to feel. Give me something I can feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over. Waiting for the beat to feel. Something I can truly feel. 'Cause love kills over and over. Love kills over and over again.
Oh, bless him. He's only 18 years old, representing Belgium there. Very catchy song, Love Kills. A few shout-outs to parties now. Tom and David are having a party in Red Church Street. I won't tell you what number, but you could buy a bottle of wine and head down and follow the music and the smell of cheap cologne. Dan Sidley and Luke Marriott are celebrating Eurovision in York. Oh, now, this is pretty illegal, but I think on the internet they're watching in Cape Town. Alex, Rob and the boys. Alistair is having a party in Chimney Court in Wapping. And Simon Happily is having a party as well, I think up in Camden somewhere. The lady we're seeing here is Brigitte Ugmil, and she's representing Estonia. They last won in 2001. I should tell you, she's singing for two, ladies and gentlemen. She's 5 months pregnant. When this begins in black and white, your telly hasn't gone nuts. Song 7 for Estonia.
Ma mäletan veel, kui seisan ma teen, vaadates südame sisse, seal viliseb tuul, aga ma tean, kõik võib muuta heaks. Iga uks, mis kord sulgub, see avaneb taas. Sulab jää ja õide voog ja praadus puu. Iga lõpp ei ole muus kui algus uus. On vaja ööd, et päev tooks valguse, et uus saaks alguse, mis möödunud jäägu kaugele. Et uus saaks taas alguse, kardin avaneb taas, on algamas järgmine vaatus, kus tõusta sammast sama hing, kuid uus mäng veel ees. Muudetud saab minu saatus, saab uueks muude ja ma tean, kõik võib muuta heaks. Iga uks, mis kord sulgub, see avaneb taas. Sulab jää ja õide voog ja praadus puu. Iga lõpp ei ole muus kui algus uus. On vaja ööd, et päev tooks valguse, et uus saaks alguse, mis möödunud jäägu kaugele. Sulab jää ja õide voog ja praadus puu. Iga lõpp ei ole muud kui algus uus. On vaja ööd, et päev tooks valguse, et uus saaks alguse, mis möödunud jäägu kaugele. Et uus saaks taas alguse. Thank you, Europe! Thank you, everybody! Aitäh, Eesti! Thank you, my boys!
Thank you. Something charmingly retro about that. The styling, the song, the staging. It could have been representing Luxembourg in 1978. Song number 8, it's Belarus. And the lady taking up the challenge representing that country is called Aliona Lanskaya. The song is called Soleo. She loves riding her bike. Working out in general, in fact. Oh, and feeding pigeons. To give you an idea of how seriously the contest is taken in Belarus, Aliona originally won the national selection last year, but then the Belarusian president ordered a recount of the votes, and she was replaced. This year, the song that she won with, it wasn't in copyright or something, so they've replaced it with this song. Sadly, that's the only monkey we're going to see in the performance. Song number 8.
Friday night was going nowhere, sitting in a small cafe, feeling lonely, I feel tired, I've been walking hard all day. Then a noise caught my attention, and I heard a wonderful sound, coming at me like a tsunami, nearly took my feet off the ground. A rush of excitement flowed into my ears. Oh, beautiful people, Soleo, Soleo, when the sun is always shining on ya. We play yo to the rhythm of a cha-cha. Soleo, Soleo, to the music our beat's gonna get ya. We play yo, we can make it into hot night. Hey, situation started improving. Maybe this was kismet now, and my body stopped moving. I was really shaking down. Something happened when I was dancing. I could feel that powerful beat taking me to new dimensions, waking up the devil in me. A heavenly chorus dance. Let's sing it again now. Where the sun is always shining on, yeah, we play to the rhythm of a cha-cha. Soleo, to the music of beats gonna get ya. We play we can make it into hot night. Soleo, to the music of beats gonna get ya. We play we can make it into hot night. We can make it into cha-cha.
Thank you. If you've just tuned in, you're thinking, wow, the voice is really different this year. No. What else could it be? It's the 58th Eurovision Song Contest. Don't worry, by the way, you haven't missed Bonnie Tyler. She's still to come, as is Ryan Dolan representing Ireland. Other treats will include a man who's 7 feet 8 inches tall and another fella hanging upside down in a Perspex box. Hard to say, hard to do. This young man is called Gianluca, and he's representing Malta. He's a doctor. So if you're experiencing a medical emergency in Malta tonight, sorry, they're one down. The song is called Tomorrow, and it's a very sweet song. I like it a lot. But the staging, I think, will probably let it down a bit. See what you think. Song number 9 for Malta.
His name is Jeremy, working in IT. He never questions why. He has always been an extra careful guy, sensitive and shy. Risk assessments is an investment, a life of no surprise. Till she walked into his life. She spontaneous indeed, uncertainties are creed. She has always been in neither black nor white, just a curious delight. She threw affection his direction, collection of her smiles, and to his surprise, whoa, she's like tomorrow, oh so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She is always one day away. All the time she slips away. It's close but yet so far. It's time to follow her tomorrow. Whoa, oh, time to follow her tomorrow. Oh, oh, he fell for her too fast. We all thought it wouldn't last. 'Cause good old Jeremy likes his rigorous routine. 'Cause he only thinks today that tomorrow is on her way. So find a new direction and you will be okay. She's like tomorrow, oh so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She is always one day away. All the time she slips away. It's close but yet so far. It's time to follow her tomorrow. Whoa, oh, it's time to follow her tomorrow. Oh, oh, it's time to follow her tomorrow. Oh, oh, it's time to follow her tomorrow. Oh, oh, she's like tomorrow, so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She is always one day away. One day away. One day away. And all the time she slips away. It's close but yet so far. It's time to follow her tomorrow. It's time to follow her tomorrow. It's time to follow her tomorrow. Thank you, Europe. Grazie, Malta.
A very cute song, but maybe not right for Eurovision. I think they brought that park bench all the way from Malta. Sorry, lugging it home. Don't forget, we'd love to hear what you think about the show or see your pictures from your Eurovision party. You can go to bbc.co.uk/Eurovision, Facebook or Twitter, and we'll post your comments and photos on the red button service. Terms and conditions can be found on the website. This lady is Dina Karipova. She's mad about culture. She loves paintings and things, and ballet and all sorts. She's representing Russia. The song is called What If? And it really is a very optimistic anthem. It's perfect for Eurovision. And Russia normally do well. They've only won once in 2008 with Dima, but last year the Grannies, remember them? They came second. Possibly too early in the running order for a victory, but I'm sure this will do well. Song 10 for Russia.
What if I could change the path of time? What if I had the power to decide? What if I could make us unify? What if we would open up the doors? What if we could help each other more? What if I could make you all believe? If we what if we all opened our arms? What if we came together as one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we always reach out to those who need us the most? Together we can change the path of time. Together we have power to decide. The answer lies within our hearts and minds. Together we can make a better place. On this little light and out in space. Together we can change the world forever. What if we all opened our arms? What if we came together as one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Let's unite and make a change. Let's unite to write a new page. Come on, sinners, come on, saints. Have faith. Why don't we always reach out to those? What if we all opened our arms? What if we came together as one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we always reach out to those?
You know, I never thought the colour of ambrosia creamed rice would look good on a frock. And I was right. Good song, though. I predict many points. You've noticed the wristbands there, popularised by Coldplay, I think it was, who used them first. And during Bonnie Tyler's performance, we're using them as well. In a real coup de théâtre. Another of the big five now, Germany. If you enjoyed last year's winner, Euphoria, then you'll love Cascada's song, Glorious. Allegations were actually made that the song plagiarized last year's winner. They were dismissed, but no one could deny there are strong similarities. Cascada is three people. It's Natalie Horler, DJ Mannion, and Yanu. I don't know where DJ Mannion and Yanu are. They're obviously getting drinks out the back. So it's basically Natalie singing last year's winning song. Enjoy.
Do you know?
Now, if you've just joined us and you thought, oh, Denise Van Outen's let herself go. No, that's Cascada representing Germany. Next up is Armenia. The band is called Dorians, and the song is called Lonely Planet. Bit of a shock that this one got through from the semi-finals. People weren't expecting it to. It's composed by Black Sabbath's Tony Iommi. A few more party shout-outs. Sarah McMullen and Helen Barley, hello to you. Ben Bunce and all his friends are having a party. And they're celebrating Eurovision at St. Andrews University. Lucky they found the time. Armenia's never won. Could this do it? Song number 12.
Who's the one that starts a war? Who's dictating what is this and more? Who can change the night and day? Who's the man with clever face that can tell us what is in the space? Playing games that none can play. Maybe someday we'll break the wall. Maybe the light will touch us all. Lonely planet, who is started? Who can save you? Who can stop it? Lonely planet, who is started? Who can save you?
Song 12 for Armenia. We take a break now for a short comedy film. We go back to Pietra.
Many thanks to Dorians from Armenia, one of tonight's 26 performers hoping to become the winner of the 58th Eurovision Song Contest. During this week, our EBU host, Linda Woodruff, has tried, and I emphasize tried, to show you the wonders of Sweden. Tonight, she has reached our capital, Stockholm.
Hello, this is Linda Woodruff, and I am the spokesperson for the European Broadcasting Union, the EBU. Last year, the Eurovision Song Contest was held in Azerbaijan, in Baku, a sunny and exotic place. And this year, we're in Sweden. It's beautiful, but very cold.
Linda Woodruff is a character from the
might be a bit
Melody
chilly,
Festival.
but the Swedish people are very warm at heart. Hello. Maybe they don't speak English. Ah.
She's very popular here, played by Sarah Dawn Finer.
During this week, I've been asked to give you a tour of this lovely country. And tonight, we're visiting the capital, Stockholm. Buildings here date all the way back to the 15th century. And for all you young viewers out there, that's very old. It's like all them little old ladies from Russia last year put together. Or like Engelbert Dinkelhamp.
Aww, he was just beginning to enjoy the show. Her dad's from London, mom from New York.
This is the royal castle, where the royal family lives. Agneta, Frida, Bjorn and Benny. But apparently they never come out together anymore. It's a shame. But down here in the Royal Armoury, tourists can get a unique glimpse of the costumes they used to wear. I think these are from the Voulez-Vous video. Voulez-Vous. Aha. 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 And these are, of course, the costumes they wore when they won the contest with Waterloo back in 1974. I'm surprised more gay Eurovision fans haven't found this place yet. Thank you to the amazing city of Stockholm. This is Linda Woodruff, and remember, the winner takes it all. You all have to pay for it.
And when Linda's not being Linda, she's Sarah, and she's a well-known singer here. She's tried to represent Sweden, I think 4 times, but never got through. And she'll be singing for us later.
Standing in the middle of Malmö Arena, surrounded by 11,000 Eurovision fans. They have traveled here from all corners of the world. Can I hear you once again? And standing directly around me are the real hardcore fans. The true essence of the Eurovision Song Contest. And to you, I have just one thing to say. You just haven't met the right girl yet. But I have a very special treat. I have a very special treat for you. 14 more songs, can you believe it? Next up, it's Anouk from the Netherlands.
We like Pietra. She's good news. It's very hard to be funny at events like this, and I think they've done a good job in Sweden. Not just with the staging and the lighting, but also just the tone of the whole thing. Bonnie will be here shortly. Good luck to her. Now, if you think that Britain has a bad time at Eurovision, spare a thought for the Netherlands. It's almost 10 years since they qualified for the grand final. But this year, they did it with Anouk and a song called Birds. The single's already been #1 hit in Netherlands. The writer of the song, Tor Johansson, thinks it's too good to win Eurovision. Smell him. If you don't like Lana Del Rey, then you're going to loathe Anouk. Song 13 for the Netherlands. Netherlands.
Isolated from the outside, clouds have taken all the light. I have no control, it seems my thoughts wander all of the time when I try to live life without you. Birds falling down the rooftops, out of the sky like raindrops. No air, no pride. Being myself is what I do wrong, then I would rather not be right. Hopes turned into fear, and with my one wing I can't fly with sunrise. Embrace my dreams tight, and that's why birds falling down the rooftops, out of the sky like raindrops. No air, no pride. Birds to a place without fear, with no moonlight. All I need are trees and flowers and some sunlight, where memories of being made and where the old one dies, where love ain't lost. Birds falling down the rooftops, out of the sky like raindrops. Birds falling down the rooftops, out of the sky like raindrops. No air, no pride. That's why birds don't fly.
Anouk representing the Netherlands. In an evening of lots of high-energy pop that stands out and might translate into a lot of votes. One song away from Bonnie, but before her, oh, what a treat we have for you. This is Romania, and that is Cesar. The song is called It's My Life. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a special thing. It's very, very Eurovision. Small children and pets should probably be removed from the room as we embrace song 14, Cesar. Take it away, sir.
Love is so bright, like a diamond in the light. Love is so, so true. I can paint my world in blue. Love is so deep, and it makes my life complete. Like a mountain in the sky, love is high, so high. It's my life, it's my only fun. It's my life, I'm sharing all with you. It's my life, Thank you. You are
Wow.
awesome. Thank you. I love you.
Cesar there, proving that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And what were those dancers doing? They looked like they were changing a giant duvet cover. Oh, look at that! It's the United Kingdom. It's the Union Jack butterfly landing on a park bench outside Bonnie Tyler's lovely home in Mumbles. It's very nice, isn't it? If you are drinking, I want to charge your glass now and raise a toast to Bonnie Tyler. She's doing a really tough job. She's worked so hard all week here. And I know we know she's famous, but the reaction to her here in Malmö has been extraordinary and really lovely the way all the other acts want to meet her, have their photograph taken with her. They are genuine fans of hers. Laura Hopkins on Twitter says she's bought 2 goldfish, named one Bonnie, one Tyler. Let's hope they're not floating belly up in the bowl by the end of the evening. Come on, Bonnie. We believe in you.
You say you don't believe in signs from up above, and you laugh at the thought of putting your faith in stuff like love. You never see the rainbow, you just curse the rain. You say you wanna believe, but it's just not worth the pain today. Well, that's all fine if that's how you want it to be. But if you're feeling alone and afraid and you can't breathe, believe in me. Yeah. Believe in me. Yeah. Believe in the way I look at you, I stand beside you, the way I speak the truth. I never lie to you if you just believe in the things that your eyes can't see. Believe in me. You call when you go and there's never no compromise. That's why the seconds and the minutes of the days of your life go crawling by. Well, that's all fine if that's how you want it to be. But if you're feeling alone and afraid and you can't breathe, believe in me. Yeah. Believe in the way I look at you, I stand beside you, the way I speak the truth. I never lie to you if you just believe in the things that your eyes can't see. Believe in me. What you gonna do when your ship is sinking and you're crying out for help with just the seagulls in the dark of the night, in the middle of the fight, when you're reaching out for something and there's nothing? Believe in me. Believe in me. Stand beside you, the way I speak the truth. I never lie to you if you just believe in the things that your eyes can't see. Believe me. Thank you.
Oh, well, we couldn't have asked for more. Bonnie looked like she really enjoyed herself there. Fantastic job and really well staged. On stage with Bonnie were the vocalist Hayley Sanderson, Kristen Cummings, Anthony Goldsborough, Michael Gazzard, and drummer Grant Nugent Kershaw. The staging was overseen by Karen Bruce, and everyone should be really proud of themselves. If only some of those cheers can be converted into votes tonight, that would be amazing. Oh. Very tense-making. This young man is called Robin Sternberg. He's from Sweden, and he's representing that country with a song called You. As I was explaining earlier, the producers have done the running order tonight, but they picked Sweden's position out of a hat, and they got the very unlucky 16. No one has won in this position. Quite a catchy chorus, but odd staging, I feel.
Hey, do you remember how we stay up all night talking about a destiny? And I played the piano and you would strum on your guitar. Those were the days. If only you could see me now, I live my dream, I owe it all to you, I owe it to you. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's all because of you. It's all because of you. It's all because of you. Because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, because of you. I reach for the horizon whenever I get days of doubt, bringing me down. So even if disaster strikes, I close my eyes and then I'm next to you. I'm right there where you are. Hey, yeah, isn't it crazy? Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. Because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all. Because of you. It's all because of you. Because of you. Because of you. It's all because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all. Because of you. Yeah. It's all because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all. Because of you. Thank you.
A huge response in the hall here for the homeboy, Robin Sternberg from Sweden. I can't tell you, in rehearsal, he wore his hair down, and he looked so like Claire Balding. It was extraordinary. The atmosphere here tonight is really special. It's a much smaller stadium than normal, at 11,000, whereas last year it was 20,000. And because it's not that hard to get to Malmö, lots of really die-hard Euro fans from all around Europe loving tonight's show. I listened to the CD quite a lot before I came away, and this song really stuck in my head. It's a very simple little ditty called Kedvesem, which is Hungarian for darling or sweetheart. The singer is called By Alex. That's B-Y-E. I don't think we're reading anything into it. Song 17. Kedvesem. I like this a lot. It'll probably come 26th.
Az én kedvesem egy olyan lány, aki farkasok neveltek, és táncolt egy téli bábbal, majd elillan csendesen. Az én kedvesem, ő az én kedvesem. Az én nekem nincs most más, csak a kedvesem, az én kedvesem. Ő bárhol jár, az úgy jó nekem, az úgy jó nekem, mert mindig rám talál. Az én kedvesem, az én kedvesem, úgy dúdolná. Ez így jó nekem, ez így jó nekem, ez a dal. Az én kedvesem egy olyan lány, aki hóbortos álmok tépnek, kócos haját reggelente, szelek fonják, ettől más a kedvesem. Ő az én kedvesem. Az én kedvesem a végtelennel újat húz és sosem retteg. Rozmaringból készít intót, ücskök húzzák, így nyugtat meg csendesen. Ő az én kedvesem. Mert nekem nincs most más, csak a kedvesem, az én kedvesem. Ő bárhol jár, az úgy jó nekem, az úgy jó nekem, mert mindig rám talál. Az én kedvesem, az én kedvesem, úgy dúdolná. Ez így jó nekem, ez így jó nekem, ez a dal. Nincs most más, csak a kedvesem, az én kedvesem. Ő bárhol jár, az úgy jó nekem, az úgy jó nekem, mert mindig rám talál. Az én kedvesem, az én kedvesem, úgy dúdolná. Ez így jó nekem, ez így jó nekem, ez a dal.
Tack så mycket Malmö. This is for Hungary.
By Alex. That's his name. Representing Hungary. Well, this is Denmark, song 18. And it is by far the bookies' favourite, and up until recently the fans' favourite as well. Her name is Emily DeForest. The song is called Only Teardrops. Since the semi-finals, it's been selling like hotcakes, and it's in lots of download charts all across Europe. And you'll hear it gets a huge roar here from the neighbouring Swedish fans. Denmark last won in 2000 with the Olsen brothers, Fly on the Wings of Love. It's a cute song, but I don't think it's a standout song. You'll notice that every time I come back to the stadium, all those wristbands are in the colours of the flag. Clever.
The sky's red tonight. We're on the edge tonight. No shooting star to guide us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. So come and face me now. We're on the stage tonight. Let's leave the past behind us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. Tell me, how many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. What's gone between us? What's gone between us? can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we gotta right between us? Only teardrops. Only teardrops. Only teardrops. Only teardrops. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. Thank you so much.
Have we heard tonight's winner? Song 18 for Denmark. Great place in the running order. Very catchy song. I'm sure it'll do well. If it wins, I can't say it'll be a runaway winner. I don't think it'll be Alexander Rybak or even Euphoria. If it was a singing competition, this next man would do very well indeed. His name is Arthur Unki, and he's representing, you guessed it, Iceland. He comes from a tiny place called Dalvik, only 1,400 people, and yet 4 Icelandic representatives of Eurovision were born there. The song is called Ég á líf, I Am Alive. This is the first time in 15 years the song has been sung in Icelandic. I think you'd agree, it's not really the language of love, or like the language of gutting fish. But a great performance. This guy's a beautiful voice. Song 19.
Lagði ég af stað í það langa ferðalag. Ég áfram gekk í villu eirðalaus. Hugsaði ekki neitt, ekki fram á næsta dag. Einveru og friðsemdina kaus. Ég á líf, yfir erfiðleika svíf. Ég á líf, vegna þín. Þegar móti mér blæs, yfir fjöllin á ég klíf. Ég á líf, vegna þín. Ég skildi ekki ástina sem öllu hreyfir við. Þorði ekki að faðma og vera til. Fann sem mætti ekki skilið að opna huga minn og hleypa bjartri ástinni þar inn. Ég á líf, yfir erfiðleika svíf. Ég á líf, vegna þín. Þegar móti mér blæs, yfir fjöllin á ég klíf. Ég á líf, vegna þín. Og ég trúi því, já, ég trúi því. Kannski opnast fara gáttir himins. Yfir flæðir fegursta ástin, hún umvefur mig alveg.
Herrlich.
A really beautiful voice there, representing Iceland. A few more parties to mention. India Roach is celebrating with the gang. Mark, Bailey and Madge are in Wapping. Rhoda Walker is watching the show in Bandon. Ah, now this man is called Farid Mamedov. And he's from Azerbaijan. He enjoys freestyle wrestling, I'll have you know. And has even got to the trouble of posting a selection of workout videos on YouTube. Not that I've looked. The song is called Hold Me. And undoubtedly will do well because Azerbaijan always do. But, well, I think you'll enjoy the classic Eurovision staging. Answers on a postcard, please. There's a man on a box, a man in a box, and a woman who really should have hemmed her dress. Enjoy. Song 20.
Should have seen it coming when I saw you. Should have had the sense to stop and walk away. It was gonna turn out complicated. We've hit overload, about to explode. If love is a mountain, I'd climb up to the highest of them all. I'd swim across the ocean if you'd call. I'm lost in your smile, free falling for miles. Hold me, just don't follow me. Unchain my soul, give me love, make me whole. Hold me, if it's only for this moment in time. Now I'm yours and you're mine, so hold me. Take a little time, then you'll know better. Don't you think about giving in on the one you love? Can we go back and freeze the moment where we used to be free? Was only you and me. Hold me, just don't follow me. Unchain my soul, give me love, make me whole. Hold me, if it's only for this moment in time. Now I'm yours and you're mine. Remember how we used to laugh, but now you're running from the past. Let's find a way to carry on. Ooh. Remember how our love used to be? You said I was your fantasy, can't take another night alone. So come on home, hold me, just don't follow me. Unchain my soul, give me love, make me whole. Hold me, if it's only for this moment in time. Now I'm yours and you're mine, so hold me.
Answers on a postcard, please. Not sure if that man in the box was dancing or he'd just run out of air. Song 20 for Azerbaijan. Again, that will be, top 5, I'm sure. Interesting with the voting this year because, of course, Turkey aren't taking part, Bosnia aren't taking part, and none of the Balkan countries made it through the semi-finals. Next up is Greece. And with a nod to their economic woes, the song is called Alcohol is Free. Ironic to sing that in Sweden, where it's anything else. You need to sell your car to get a pint. Cosa Nostra is the band, featuring Agathon Iacovidis. Agathon is a legendary Greek folk singer. He's been going for 40 years. I think they thought they were sending a kind of novelty song that couldn't win. But in fact, it is hugely infectious and goes down a storm in the hall. Dance to this. Go on.
μας βρήκε η τρίτη μία μέσα στην Εγνατία, που φόρια μας τραβάνε στα νυχτά. Σαν λάθος να ρώτα πως παίζει με τα φώτα κι η πλώρη μας τραβάει για γρεβενά. Σε μια θάλασσα ουίσκι να βάζει και ποιος μας βρίσκει και ζαλίζεται τρεγλίσει όλη η γη. Με κεφάλι σου ρωτήρι και τα μάτσι τρεχατήρι, ποιος του έβαλε πηδάλιο και πανί. Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol is free. Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol is free. Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol is free. Alcohol is free. Alcohol is free. Η Βαγγέλισο μανάει κι η Γοργόνα να ρωτάει, μα ο Αλέκος τάκι πηγεί καλή κυρά. Μέσω πέλαγα φανάρι ρε μας πήρανε χαμπάρι, ποιος το πήγε το σπιτάκι μου μακριά, μακριά. Μας βρήκε η τρικυμία μέσα στην Εγνατία, που φόρια μας τραβάνε στα νυχτά. Σαν λάθος να ρώτα ποιος παίζει με τα φώτα κι η πλώρη μας τραβά για γρεβένα. Μας βρήκε η τρικυμία μέσα στην Εγνατία, που φόρια μας τραβάνε στα νυχτά. Σαν λάθος να ρώτα ποιος παίζει με τα φώτα κι η πλώρη μας τραβά για γρεβένα. Θυμάστηκαν τα ουισκάκια, μπομπα ήταν τα παγάκια και τους κάπως εκυρώδες τελικά. Αλκοτές και τροχονόμος, δεν είναι για μας ο δρόμος, κάτι φορά μες στη θάλασσα αρσινά.
They loved it here. Great energy in the room. Not sure why they're dressed like a girls' hockey team. I genuinely don't know why they were dressed like that, but a very fun song. Up next is the Ukraine. A lady called Zlata Ogenevich is singing a song called Gravity. The song is written by Karen Kavalierin, who's written 8 songs over the years for various Eurovision entries, and they've all bar one been in the top 10, so this is predicted to do very well. In one of the oddest bits of Eurovision staging, I would say ever, they've tracked down a man who, ironically, is called Igor, who is 7 feet 8 inches tall, size 24 feet. He's been busy on Facebook moaning about how much he's hating the competition. And they put feathers on his head. Cruel.
Nothing comes from dreams by dreams. Still you believe in wonder.
representing Ukraine, very pretty lady, Zlata Ogorich. And boy, could she sing. The last of the big five now, Italy. And Rai, the Italian television station, have scored a real coup getting this guy. His name is Marco Magnoni, and he's one of the biggest pop stars in Italy at the moment. And this song, L'Essential, The Essential, it debuted at #1, stayed there for 8 weeks, and has already gone multi-platinum. So I think the interest in Italy this year will be much greater than normal. It's a nice song, and he sings it nicely. It's just very dull staging. He just stands in a suit. They don't use there's a big lighting rig. He could have done something. It's very, very plain. Song 23.
Sostengono gli eroi, se il gioco si fa duro è da giocare. Beati loro poi, se scambiano le offese con il bene. Succede anche a noi di far la guerra ambire poi alla pace. E nel silenzio mio annullo ogni tuo singolo dolore per apprezzare quello che non ho saputo scegliere. E mentre il mondo cade a pezzi, io compongo nuovi spazi e desideri che appartengono anche a te, e che da sempre sei per me l'essenziale. Io non accetterò un altro errore di valutazione. Amore in grado di celarsi dietro amabili parole che ho pronunciato prima che fossero vuote e stupide. E mentre il mondo cade a pezzi, io compongo nuovi spazi e desideri che appartengono anche a te. E mentre il mondo cade a pezzi, io mi allontano dagli eccessi e dalle cattive abitudini e tornerò all'origine. Torna a te che sei per me l'essenziale. L'amore non segue le logiche, ti toglie il respiro e la sete. E mentre il mondo cade a pezzi, io compongo nuovi spazi e desideri che appartengono anche a te, che da sempre sei per me l'essenziale.
Well, I take some of it back. That was much better than he was in rehearsal. But maybe I'm just old and grumpy, but should you appear on Eurovision with Bedhead, just make an effort. Mind you, 14.5 million hits on YouTube for that song. And if just half of those turn into votes, he's going to do well. A few more parties. Robert Andy's having a big party with drag queen dogs. I'm not sure if that's ugly drag queens or dressed up dogs. Paul, Harry, Stefan, Phil, Ross, Dave are up in York having a party. Dan and Glenn in Manchester. And down in Brixton, Darren, Steve and Fran are enjoying Eurovision. There'll be a big cheer for this lady, Margaret Berger. And she's representing Norway. It's an unusual song. It's not the pop we've come to expect from Norway. It's called I Feed You My Love. And this next performance contains flashing images and strobe effects. Song 24 for Norway.
could in a silent tree through the dark night. You listen to me when I whisper broken words in your ear, and you push me hard to the surface. I'm blinded hard, but you wake me up from the snow where I was born. Now I can see the whole world is mine. I can touch and feel. I feed you my love. You put a knife against my back, and you dare me to face the attack. You say for cowards, there's no reward. Feel the heat. Oh, take my hand. I trust your word. Bring the fire. I don't care if it hurts. I have the future on my tongue. Give me a kiss. Now I can see the whole world is mine. I can touch and feel. So I feed you my love. You put a knife against my back, and you dare me to face the attack. You say for cowards, there's no reward. I have the future on my tongue. Now I can see the whole world is mine. I can touch and feel. Yeah. So I feed you my love. Feed you my love. So I feed you my
Margaret Berger representing Norway, song 24. Just 2 more songs to go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the penultimate already. And the penultimate song is one that's tipped to do very well indeed. It's Georgia. The song is called Waterfall, and it's performed by Nodi Tachvili and Sophie Gilovani. The song was composed by Thomas Gustafsson, who also composed last year's winning Eurovision song for Sweden, Euphoria. Lots of themes in tonight's contest. You'll have noticed quite a lot of drumming, dancers standing behind singers, and for some reason that I can't explain, an enormous amount of this 10-pin bowling. It's as if there's not much to do in Europe. I don't understand it. Tipped for greatness, song 25, Waterfall.
There's no me without you. Don't know what I would do. You're my heartbeat, I'm breathing because of you.
There's no world without us. Dreams will turn into dust. You're the reason I make it through. Feels like you're flying, like if I had wings, like I am sailing on a sea of dreams. Your love is pouring down on me, oh my waterfall.
like you're flying, like if I had wings, like I am sailing on a sea of dreams. Your love is pouring down on me, oh my, what a I feel how all your love surrounds me, standing in the sailing on the sea of feels like you're flying, like if I had wings, like I am sailing on a sea of dreams. Your love is pouring down on me, oh my, what a Thank you.
Georgia there. Not sure about the dance move at the end. Looked like a dog cocking its leg. But that song undoubtedly will do well. Well, here we go. The last song of the competition, and it's Ireland. Ryan Dolan is singing Only Love Survives. Very good news for the Irish economy. I can reveal they have discovered oil there. Sadly, it's baby oil. And in further bad news, they've used all of it on Ryan's dancers. Ryan's a young man from County Tyrone up in Northern Ireland. And it's incredible. He comes out not a trace of nerves and really sells this song. It's already charted here in Sweden, and I think it's sold in other places after the semi-finals. So this might do very well for Ireland. Good luck, Ryan.
All our lives we've been afraid, watching the world decline to nothing remain. But in our darkest hour, right before the dawn, the old world dies and a new day is born. We're gonna live like it's the last night alive, and we're dancing to the morning light. And even if the sun don't rise, in the end only love survives. So be love, just be love, only love. We are love, only love. And when the stars are aligned, you got to make love your state of mind. 'Cause in the end, only love survives. So let the worlds collide. Don't be afraid. If it's the end of time, love will remain. So live like it's the last night alive, and we're dancing to the morning light. And even if the sun don't rise, in the end only love survives. So be love, just be love, only love. We are love, only love.
Good boy, Ryan Dolan, representing Ireland. And there might be some nervous people in Ireland tonight, because that could win. And huge kudos to Ireland for the production and the staging of that. Really, really good.
Of tonight's 26 contestants. And I realize now, you must have so many questions. Who's going to win? How do we vote? And more importantly, what stunning creation is the host Petra Mede wearing? Well, thank you for asking. It has actually been designed by the fabulous artist, Monsieur Jean-Paul Gaultier, who's in the audience tonight. Give him a big hand.
They're not lying. That is Jean-Paul Gaultier.
He is wonderful, Jean-Paul, or as I call him, JP. He just calls me P. And let me tell you, he hasn't just designed my gowns. He has been kind enough to dress the entire crew tonight. Thank you, JP. Okay, in just a few moments, we will open up the lines and start the voting. All you need is a phone and the number that appears on your screen right now. For example, if you want to vote for song number 1, just dial the number and add 01 at the end. You can also send a text message to the numbers shown on your screen. You cannot vote for more than 20 times, and you cannot vote for your own country. Ce soir, vous pouvez voter pour votre chanson préférée,
Yes, phone
soit par
lines will
téléphone,
open in
soit
a
par
moment
SMS.
and will be open for approximately
Chaque chanson a
15
son
minutes.
propre numéro de
Now, please don't
téléphone
dial
qui
yet,
lui
as
est
calls
attribué.
will not count
Par
and you may
exemple,
still be
si vous voulez
charged.
voter pour la
When
chanson
lines open,
numéro
calls
1,
cost 15p from a
composez le
mobile
numéro,
or BT
puis ajoutez
landline.
le
Other
01.
networks may vary.
Mais
Full
n'oubliez
terms
pas
and
que vous ne
conditions
pourrez
at
pas voter pour votre propre pays.
bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
You can also vote by using
And
the
remember,
Eurovision Song
not all of
Contest
these
app,
instructions
which you
apply
can
to the
download
UK
on
viewers. As I've already said,
Eurovision.tv.
you can't vote by
C'est à vous
text
de décider
or
qui gagnera
via
ce soir.
the Eurovision
So,
voting
no
app.
time to lose. Europe, start voting now.
So that's it. Lines are now open and are open for approximately 15 minutes. To vote from your landline, call 09015 2252, or to vote from your mobile, call 62252, followed by the number of the country you want to vote for. Calls cost 15p from a mobile or BT landline. Other networks may vary. So if you want to vote for France, you add 01. To vote for Lithuania, you dial the number on your screen, followed by 02. If Moldova was your favorite, dial that number and add 03. If you want Finland to win, dial the number plus 04. If Spain is getting your vote, you dial the number plus 05. To vote for Belgium, simply dial the number, followed by 06. To vote for Estonia, you dial that number and add 07. If Belarus is getting your vote, you dial the number with 08 at the end. Is Malta your favorite? If it is, dial the number plus 09.
It's time to follow her tomorrow. It's time to follow.
What if we all opened our eyes? What if we came to
For Russia, you add 10. 10.
What if we aim? We are young and hard and we're free. The world
If you want a German victory,
I can feel
the number is followed by 11.
Maybe someday we'll break the wall.
If Armenia is your favorite song, then you can dial that number followed by 12.
Only if I
birds falling down the rooftop.
To give the Netherlands your vote, you add 13.
Raindrops, no air, no pride.
Is Romania your favorite? Then you know what to do. You dial the number and follow it with 14. Of course, you can't vote for the United Kingdom, I'm afraid. But hopefully, please God, somewhere in Europe, someone is picking up a phone and voting for Bonnie Tyler. You can vote for Sweden by dialing the number plus 16. Was Hungary your favorite? If it was, you vote for them by adding 17. Bookie's favorite, Denmark. If you agree, you add 18.
How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops.
To vote for Iceland, you simply add 19. To vote for Azerbaijan, add 20. If you want Greece to win, then you dial the number with 21 at the end.
Around the sun, as if today I should have stayed at home.
To vote for the Ukraine, add 22.
My gravity, my gravity.
Mentre il mondo cade a pezzi, io mi allontano dai.
Do you want Italy to win? Then dial the number plus 23.
Tornerò all'origine.
Now I can see the whole world is mine.
If Norway's getting your vote, add 24. If Georgia was your favorite, you would dial the number plus 25.
So be loved, only love, love, love. Only love, love, love.
And finally, if Ireland is your favorite, add 26. That's all the songs.
There you have them, the 26 competing artists. They've done their job. Now it's time for you to do yours. Vote. We are here in Sweden tonight for 3 reasons. The composers Thomas Gesson and Peter Boström and the artist Loreen. Last year she entered the Eurovision in her own unique style and ended up getting the most 12 points of any winner in the history of this program. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Loreen.
Loreen looking less like Claudia Winkleman this year, but featuring a selection of dead Swedish seabirds on her dress. This is a medley of her songs, and actually it's really well staged. I think you'll like it.
Let your soul catch the feeling. Let me know when you feel it. Beautiful and revealing. When love gets control. Let your heart take a beating. Let it pound with the rhythm. We got the power. We got the power. We got the power to make your love. We got the power. We got the power to make your love. Make your love. To make your love. To make your love. We got the power. We got the power. We got the power. We got the I've been crushed, beaten down, and I'm frozen to the ground. Like a fool, I trusted you. Still, I'm hopelessly in love. I never thought that I would be this helpless. I can't believe I'm caving in for you. I've been crushed, my head in and I wanna leave, but I how I can break away. And although I'm made of mine, how does it feel to sing it to infinity. We're reaching for divinity.
Loreen, last year's worthy winner. Great performance. And again, the Swedes must be so proud of themselves. Just beautifully, beautifully staged. Here's Pietra.
Thank you to the brilliant Loreen. The phone lines are still open and you need to vote to make sure your favorite wins.
Well, you know the drill by now. Dial 090-15-22-52 from a landline or 62252 from a mobile, followed by the number of the country you want to vote for. And remember, you can't vote for the United Kingdom, and not all instructions apply in the UK. You can't vote by text or via the mobile voting app. Full terms and conditions you can found at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. Don't worry, there's more interval acts to come. There's some quite funny films. We have a little diary of Bonnie's week here in Malmö and an extraordinary musical number. It's called The Swedish Smorgasbord and it'll be performed by Pietra Meda. It's a slow start, but it becomes genius. It features tap dancing, Swedish meatballs, Pippi Longstocking, another same-sex kiss. It's all going on. And a fantastic cameo by Carola, who won the contest in 1991. And in fact, so Eurovision has been in Malmö before, in 1992. A few more shout-outs to parties. I don't know if this is true, but James, Fernando, Matt, Ian and Luis claim they're in Portugal just so they can vote for Bonnie. Well, I hope you do. Roger Melly is watching with the Americans in Hoxton. Barry and the Brides in Barron's Court. Clem and Ian are in Manchester. And Heidi, John and the kids are in Cheltenham. A shout out to Natalie, the newlyweds, Andreas and Basil, Rachel, Paul, James and Tash. And up in Centre Parks, Vicky Ashmore, Susie Price, Hayley and Cameron are all boozing it up there. Over on Facebook, there are about 25 people in Brighton having a theme party, everyone dressing up as a country. Vikings, Greek gods, pretzels, nuns, Oktoberfest, the lot. Well, I'll tell you, you'll be right at home when you see the Swedish smorgasbord. It's quite something. Judy Schoen, they're having a Eurovision cheese and wine. Kirsty Fletcher, Swedish fancy dress party at the Fletcher's house in Cardiff. Oh, there she is, Bonnie. Don't forget, you can't vote for Bonnie. I say this endlessly every year. People do attend. I think they get more calls from people attempting to ring the United Kingdom. Like something interesting's going to happen. Nothing happens. You just spend money for no reason. Lucy White's embracing Malmö's butterfly motif with sparkly butterflies stuck everywhere, butterfly buns and prawns. Sounds hideous. The Davids in Aston-on-Trent are going to be sipping Pimm's with the Eurovision scorecards. I like a scorecard. I like when people take it seriously. Well, there's the bookie's favourite, Denmark. The Bradford Gang, this is from Alfie Charlene, celebrating with an 80s rock theme. As a homage to Bonnie. Lovely. Chris Jones has ordered a Eurovision Believe in Bonnie cake. I can only imagine how delicious. How delicious that must taste. A gang of four in Earlsfield. They're running a buffet and limoncello shot every time Bonnie gets points. I hope you get to taste some limoncello. Flags, European beers, buffet and great friends. Best way to watch the bestest TV show ever. That's some Brett Hudson. There's Scott and Philip. They're watching in Putney. Hope you're enjoying it. Louise Mapley, cold pizza, cold sausage, Mr. Kipper's cat in Eurovision. I think I know Louise. I went to drama school with her. Thanks for getting in touch, Louise. Hope you're enjoying it. You and Crab. I'm having a 3-course meal at my house. Well done, you. There's Posh. Stuart Adam, my annual gathering takes place tonight. The Super State winner gets the tiara in its 10th year now. It's pretty a bit rusty, isn't it? Covered in old Lambrusco. And for the first time, we're having a Eurovision bingo during the voting. Well, hope that goes well. Captain Patterson is having a lads' night with all the Barrys. Farmer Barry, Lanky Barry, Heroic Barry, and Munchkin Barry. Phew, I was thinking that might go somewhere dark, but it was all good. So, that's all our countries. And here's Pietro
The
again.
lines will close in just a few moments, so make sure you vote while you have the chance. Malmö, are you ready for the final countdown? Okay, the lines will close in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Europe, stop voting now. The lines are now closed for voting. There's
Yes,
nothing more you can
lines
do
are
besides
now
hoping that
closed.
your favorite
Please
is gonna
don't
make it
call.
tonight.
Your votes won't count, but you
People
may
from
still
all
be
over the
charged.
world
Now,
are
we're just minutes
visiting
away
Malmö
from the
this
start of
weekend.
voting,
I have
and
noticed
Bonnie
that
is now
some of you are
backstage. And it's fair to say
particularly
Malmö has
about
fallen in love with her
especially the
over this past
This is for
week.
you.
Oh, I expected it to be busy, you know, and it has been. Interviews every 10, 20 minutes.
We'll give you a rest in a minute.
just proposed to me. My voice is always husky, but it's getting worse and worse. I think I better stop talking before I lose my voice.
Well, that's all fine if that's how you want it to be. But if you're feeling alone, another one bites dust.
Well, as long as everybody's happy with it, it felt nice on the stage, didn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Tyler.
I did see a great semi-finals last night.
Yeah, they weren't bad, were they?
Frightening, I tell you, really good. I wish I hadn't seen it. As long as I do a good performance of the song and I can hold my head up afterwards, I'll be happy.
This is the Swedish smorgasbord. Stick with it, it gets really good. Slow start.
I come from a country that's hard to find, somewhere near the icy pole. But though we are freezing, please bear in mind, Sweden is gonna warm your soul. Our people are cold, but our elks are hot, a horny horde in every fjord. Our moves may be loose, but they hit the spot on our Swedish smorgasbord. A tour of our nation is certain to impress, with quite a few surprises for you. A Swedish chef and death playing chess, and a girl with a dragon tattoo. Ba-ba-boo. By winning this contest, you get the chance to host a show you can't afford. But then sell your country through song and dance. Here's our Swedish smorgasbord. We're green to our planet with eco-pride. Recycling is in our hearts. Mamma mia! IKEA has gone worldwide. Good luck assembling all of the parts. We're strict and we're structured and seldom bent. Don't show emotion, never whine. Not easy to please, but we're quite content when we get to stand in line. Does anyone know what this line is for? Well, I better stay and find out. Proper and polite and private is our style. Never ever talk on a train. And if we see a stranger, throw us a smile. He's either a drunk or insane. Every day we face it, fly on up and taste it. Try our Swedish smorgasbord. Beneath the midnight sun, the blondes have all the fun. And if you long for stockings, say amen. From Vikings we descended. It's frightening what those men did. But see how we've evolved since then. Our roles are reversing. Our daddies are nursing. In all of our cities, the men don't have titties. They can still stay at home to raise the kids. girls can handle their balls with the best kick line of them all. You may now kiss the groom. Follow our example. Come and try a sample of our Swedish smorgasbord. It's time for some dinner. We pray you'll stay. Come and try our favorite course. We eat all our meatballs the Nordic way, seasoned with a hint of horse. For Strindberg and Bergman and Celsius, all rise. For Thor and Björn Borg and the great Nobel Prize. There's Volvo and Garbo, the best lingonberry, and all of our problems digesting our dairy.
Oh, look! It's Carola! Oh, yeah! Oh, can't you buy another song?
We gave you Carola and Waterloo and Diggiloo, whom all adored. We'll take you to heaven, Euphoria too. Come and join our party, come on up and chill. There's room for everybody. Grab a lax and dill on our aquavit, crayfish, yucky, salted licorice, brandy, Scandinavian race with Asian M&As, our face, our hurdy-gurdy, super-duper, fabulous, ABBA, super-trooper, sweet dish,
Well done, Pietra. Gotta love Sweden. That is the real Carola, by the way, who just threw herself off a thing. I just love that people sitting in Georgia and Azerbaijan are watching that and scratching their heads. Suitably mad for Eurovision.
Back. You are, of course, watching the Eurovision Song Contest, a show that has been going on for 57 years, it might feel like, but it has actually just been 2 hours. No, all joking aside, 57 wonderful years. So, buckle up, my friends. I will now continue to take you on a journey through the history of this beloved contest.
Technically, this is very clever. They put Pietra in lots of different bits of Eurovision
The
history.
expectations were huge when the Eurovision Song Contest was born in 1956. And already in its second year, 10 countries competed, and the broadcast went as planned.
Und jetzt schreiten wir zur Abstimmung.
But the voting procedure proved more difficult than expected.
Hello, London. Hello, London.
Yes, hello, Frankfurt. Can you hear me?
Hello, London.
Yes, hello. Hello. Could I email you the results?
Pardon?
Hello?
Good evening, London.
Good evening, Frankfurt. 2 points to song number 4.
Nummer 4-2. Chanson Nummer 4, 2 Punkte. Yes?
The Eurovision was an immediate success. Artists came from all over with one goal in mind: to win.
Hey! Hey! And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Hallelujah!
Viva Victoria, Afrodita. Every way that I can, I'll try.
Mama, I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger. Oh yeah! For some artists, winning the Eurovision could mean the beginning of an international career.
Like ABBA, Lulu, and the 20-year-old Celine Dion, who went on to sell over 250 million albums worldwide. But in this competition, one artist is actually bigger than both ABBA and Celine Dion. Bloody Johnny Logan from Ireland. First he won in 1980, and then in 1987, and then again in 1992. But this time disguised as a woman. I recognize a drag queen when I see one. But winning isn't everything. The most important thing is participating. And of course, to go out with a bang.
Poor old Linda Martin.
Yes, some wonderful memories, and hopefully tonight will give you new great memories. Right now, all of your votes are being counted, and back in the green room, the artists are nervously waiting for the results. And I have a very special friend waiting for you there. It's a guy who has been there himself. Take a look.
I'm marching in the name of
Into every Eurovision, a fly will pop into the ointment. And this year it's Eric Saad. Sada. He came third 2 years ago.
At the end of the show, he would be the winner. How does it feel?
I really need to go to the toilet, actually.
There's Eric.
Hey guys.
In a jacket that was clearly made for somebody else.
And only 2 years ago, it was me sitting in this green room with my heart pounding. I was waiting for your votes, and I was so nervous. So trust me, I know exactly what these singers are going through right now. But so far, the energy in here seems kind of relaxed. So what do you say, green room?
This is normally an ice rink.
All right.
The atmosphere seems similar.
Also, you at home, you can follow us on hashtag Eurovision on Twitter, of course. Hashtag Eurovision. I love hashtags. I don't know why. Many of you might be wondering what I'm doing here.
We really are,
Since Petra is out there on the big stage, I'll be back here hosting the green room, looking after each and every one of the singers, of course.
Oh, it's
and
a
if
suit.
anyone needs to pee, I'll help you to the bathroom, of course, okay?
Don't do that, Eric. That's how rumors start.
So it's almost time to reveal how you guys and your juries voted. So it's getting really hot in here. So let's talk to the coolest guy in the room, the man in charge of it all, the executive supervisor of the Eurovision Song Contest, the boss, well, the man I once wanted to kill, Jon Ola Sand! Hashtag the boss.
Yeah, he's also DJing at the after party.
Yeah, well...
He is so fun.
Thank you, Eric. And yes, the temperature is rising.
Oh no, that's not a joke. Sorry.
I can see the results are coming in. However, I need a couple of more minutes to check and verify that we have right results. And
yes,
there are 26 very good entries this year, but there can only be one winner of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Unless it's a four-way tie. He's great, isn't he? He really just lights up a room.
I wanna talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence and building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there, but I was a fool, playing by the rules. Judges will decide. The likes of me abide. Spectators of the show always stay low. The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. It's simple.
If you've been with us all evening, you saw her earlier. She was Linda Woodruff, the comedy character earlier. The real name is Sarah Dawn-Finer. She's born and raised in Sweden, dad from London, mom from New York, and she's a very popular singer here.
Thank you to the wonderful Sarah Dawn-Finer.
Finer, my mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get your votes. Remember, 50% of the votes are from the televoting.
Yes, UK viewers' votes will be combined with the scores of the UK national jury of 5 music professionals to give the overall UK result, and all national juries watched the dress rehearsals last night.
So, let's begin by getting the votes from San Marino. Good evening, John Kennedy. May we have your
John
votes?
Kennedy O'Connor. He's an expert on all things Eurovision.
Ciao Petra, buonasera Europa. Hjärtliga hälsningar till alla i Malmö. Yes, greetings to everybody in Malmö and all around the world tonight from San Marino, Eurovision's smallest country, but with a very big decision. So here are our scores from San Marino.
Greece normally do well from San Marino.
So those are the first 7 points. Our 8 points goes to France.
La France, 8 points.
The 10 points go to Malta.
Malte, 10 points.
Gianluca, tomorrow.
And the first 12 points of 2013, le 12 points from San Marino goes to Greece.
La Grèce.
Wow,
12
alcohol
points.
is free.
Thank you.
Taking an early lead.
Okay, moving on to Stockholm, Sweden.
Who's
and
that?
Yohio.
That's
Good evening.
Yohio.
May I have your votes, please?
Came second in the national selection. His real name is Kevin.
ヨーロッパの皆様こんばんは、ヨヒオです
I'm not even
Good evening,
joking.
Malmö.
He's big in Japan.
Hej Sverige, hej Stockholm. Eller Malmö. Our 8 points from Sweden go to
Hang
the
on.
Netherlands.
Ireland got 2 there.
10 points
and the
go
United Kingdom
to
for 1.
Denmark. And finally, our 12 points go to Norway.
No surprise there.
Okay, thank you very much.
They haven't voted for us for a long time, since 2004, so that is a good sign that we got a point from Bonnie, for Bonnie rather. The good news is only 4 countries voted for us last year, so any more than 4, and we're doing well.
May we please have your votes, please?
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Sweden. This is Tirana calling.
It looks
Thank
amazing.
you for the great show. Pietra, you were gorgeous tonight.
Well, looks better than you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Here are the first results of the Albanian voting.
Oh. The Netherlands doing well. Azerbaijan.
And now, 8 points go to Hungary.
La Hongrie.
Normally,
8 points.
Greece will get 12 points from Albania.
10 points go to Greece.
Oh, so the 12 is up for grabs.
And finally, Our 12 points go to L'Essenziale, Italy.
L'Italie, 12 points. Thank you. Okay.
14.5 million
Italy
hits on
got the
YouTube.
12 points, but we have to move on quickly to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Good evening. May we have your votes, please?
That's Cornold. He's hilarious.
Yes, good evening. Hello, Malmö. Hello, Pietra. I must say my compliments for the very energetic way you are hosting this song contest. And then there's a sort of a national relief right now in Holland because for the very first time since 2004 in 9 years, we reached the final thanks to Anouk and her fantastic birds. But let's move on to our final results. The 8 points, they go to the singing doctor from Malta.
Oh, I'm really pleased he's
Malta,
doing well. It's a
8
lovely song. John Luca.
The 10 points, they go to the lovely singer and the teardrops from Denmark.
Le Danemark, 10 points.
Certainly Denmark isn't a runaway favourite so far.
And the 12 points, les 12 points. Love kills? No, there's only love between neighbors. Our 12 points, they go to Belgium.
He's 18,
Thank you, and good luck
and I
to
think
all
he's
the
had a drink.
contestants tonight.
Thank you. La Belgique, 12
He's got a stuffed toy
points.
with him. That's adorable. We're off to
Good
Austria next.
evening, Vienna, Austria, and Kati. I hope you can hear me, and may I please have your votes?
Kathy?
Yes, hello Malmö, good evening. Vienna calling, and I'm proud to present you now the Austrian vote. Our 8 points go to Netherlands.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 10
Italy doing
points.
much better than I thought it would.
And finally, our 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Thank you, Kati. Azerbaijan, 12 points.
Just 1 point for Bonnie so
now
far.
we call the United Kingdom, London, and Scott
So no
Mills.
points for-
Hope you hear
no
us,
point for
and
Bonnie
that you
here
can
either.
give us your votes, please.
Scott's looking very sharp. Must be quite chilly by the Tower
Good
Bridge
evening,
now.
Pietra. Thank you for an amazing show tonight. And hello, Malmö, London calling. Our 8 points from the United Kingdom tonight go to Greece.
La
Only
Grèce,
3 for
8
Ireland.
points.
What's wrong, United Kingdom? 1 point. Just 1 point for Ireland.
Our 10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Not popular in the room.
And 12 points from the UK go to
Romania.
Denmark.
Oh! They went with the boogie's favourite.
12 points.
So that's put Denmark joint
Thank you,
lead.
Scott. 12 points to Denmark this time. Now we move over south to Jerusalem and Israel. Good evening. May we have your votes?
This is Offer.
Good evening Europe, this is Jerusalem calling. Gokväll Malmö, tack för en fantastisk show. I Sverige vet man verkligen hur en Eurovisionsschlagerfestival ska gå till.
Oh, you're just showing off.
För att citera ABBA, thank you for the music.
Thank you.
And now here are the first results of the
Russia
Israeli
and
vote.
Azerbaijan should do well here.
We continue with 8 points for Denmark.
Le Danemark, 8 points.
Clearing the lead.
Our 10 points will go happily to the Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
And finally, the 12 points from Israel are going to Azerbaijan.
As predicted.
L'Azerbaïdjan,
Thank you and good
12
night.
points. Thank you and good night, Jerusalem.
That's Farid.
Voting next is Serbia and Maya. Can we please have your votes?
Maya's a Serbian pop star. It's mostly chilly in
Hello,
Belgrade at this
Malmö.
time
Good
of night.
evening from Belgrade. This is how Serbia voted. Our 8 points go to
Nothing
Russia.
there.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points from Serbia go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 12 points.
Now, based on how the juries voted last night, that's how they decided the running order
Ukraine
tonight.
calling. Good evening, Matthias. May I have your
Sideshow
votes,
Bob.
please?
Good of him to show up.
Привет, Швеция! Hello, Europe! Hello, Malmö! Kiev calling! Thank you for the wonderful show.
You're welcome.
Are you ready to hear the results?
We are ready to hear the results from you.
So, our 8 points go to Moldova.
La Moldavie, 8 points.
All right. Russia and Azerbaijan
Our
to do one
10
here.
points go to Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaijan, 10 points.
So, where's the 12 going?
At last 12 points go to Belarus.
La Biélorussie, 12 points. Thank you, Matthias.
There she is, with her big
Pictures
glitter ball.
from the green room. Good evening, Hungary, and Eva, may we please have your votes?
She's always hanging out by that bridge every year.
Good evening,
People
Europe.
will talk.
Hello, Malmö. Thank you for this great show. We really enjoy it. And now I'll tell you how Hungary voted. The first part of the results you can just see on the screen. And we gave 8 points to Malta.
Malte, 8 points.
That's Gianluca. And tomorrow, he's the singing doctor.
10 points go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 10 points.
Well, I'm eating my words. Looking like it is a runaway winner.
And Hungary gave 12 points to Azerbaijan. Thank you.
L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. Thank you very much, Eva.
Very early days in the voting, but
getting
poor
more and
old
more
Bonnie. Just the
exciting.
one vote so far.
Good evening, Romania and Sonia. Can you hear me? And may I have your votes, please?
Hi, Sonia.
Kotkovel, Malmö. Good evening, Europe. This is Bucharest calling. I heard that Swedish people are great hosts, so a big thank you from our entire team. And now let's see the points. Here are the first results of the
3
Romanian
points for the
vote.
United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Romania. Marvellous.
And now 8 points go to Norway.
La Norvège, 8 points.
10 points go from Romania to Azerbaijan.
Will the 12 go to Moldova? They normally do.
And finally, our 12 points go to Moldova.
Yep, there we go.
La Moldavie, 12 points. Thank you, Sonia.
Will Moldova return the favor? We're going to them next. Olivia
And
is
now
in Fortuna.
we will hear from Moldova. Good evening, Olivia. May we have your votes, please?
Good evening, Europe. Hello, Malmö. Chisinau calling. It was a euphoric Eurovision. Congratulations. And now let's see the first 7 results of Moldova's vote. And we move on to the top 3 of Moldova's vote. So, 8 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
10 points from Moldova go to Romania.
Ah,
La Roumanie, 10 points.
that's a surprise.
And the last but not the least, 12 points from Moldova go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 12 points. Thank you, Olivia.
That's the lady with singing about gravity.
And now
the
we
big
will
giant.
call Azerbaijan and Baku. Tamila, hope you are doing fine. May we have
She looks
your
a little
votes,
nervous. It's a big night for her.
Yes, everything is okay. Salam Malmo, good evening, Europe. Glad to see you, Petra. This is Baku calling. We witnessed a beautiful and fabulous show tonight.
Thank you.
Glad you liked it.
Before presenting the points, we would like to say that Azerbaijan is pleased to pass Eurovision Euphoria to Sweden.
Thank you very much.
Don't build your part.
May we please have your votes?
And now let's move on our,
Yes.
of course, let's move on our top 3.
Yeah, thank you.
Our 8 points go to Malta.
She wasn't very sure there, did she?
8 points.
Normally they give Turkey 12 points, but they're not in it this year.
Our 10 points go to Georgia.
La Géorgie, 10 points.
And finally, our highest point, 12 points, go to Ukraine. Дуже цікаво, дякую. Hey do Malmö.
Hey do
Flurry of interest for the Ukraine there. She's
Highest
thrilled with
point
herself.
to Ukraine this time. But now we are calling Norway, Oslo. God kväll, Todji. I don't know if I pronounce it right.
Okay, good evening, Malmö. Also
He was
in
Norway's-
the house, and we're ready to get the party started.
He was
Let's
in
get to the
Norway's
points.
entry last year.
8 points goes to the Netherlands.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
I should point out, TG came last.
10
Even
points
Engelbert beat him.
goes to a very warm place called Malta.
Malte.
Good old Malta. I'm glad people have responded to that song, because it is a very
And
cute song.
The 12 points goes to you, dear Sweden.
No surprises there. Neighbour to neighbour.
Tack, Norge.
Claire Balding looked like not doing as well as he'd hoped.
Robin looking happy.
I'm
But now
surprised
it's
that
time
Ireland
for
aren't doing better so
Armenia.
far.
Good evening, Andre. May I please have your votes?
Should I live, should I die without your love? Hello, Sweden.
You should leave.
Greetings from the best place on this lonely planet. Thanks for the amazing show. So here are our points from Armenia.
He's not shy of colour, is Andre, is he?
Yes.
And our 8 points go to Yasu Elada to Greece.
La Grèce, 8 points.
Alcohol, alcohol.
10 points go to Georgia.
La Géorgie, 10 points.
That's the waterfall. We thought that would do much better.
And our
And still might.
finally points.
Oh, hurry up.
12 points go to for beautiful girl from Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 12 points. Thank you, Andre, and thank you
that's
for
really
your
interesting.
song.
Zlata and her gravity.
Voting next
Doing very
is
well.
Italy and Federica. Buonasera. May I please have your votes?
Sure. Buonasera, Petra. Hi. Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Sweden.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
everybody. It looks like you're having fun up there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So we are ready to see our country voting results. I guess so.
7 for Greece there.
Okay. Let's see. Our 8 points going to Norway.
La Norvège, 8 points.
10 points to Malta.
Malte.
John
10
Lucas
points.
having a great night.
And now, 12 points from Italy, going to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 12 points. Thank you, Federica.
Well, everyone said it would do well, and they weren't wrong.
Calling now is Finland and Christina. Good evening. May I please have your votes?
That looks really fun in Helsinki, doesn't it?
Hello Petra, hello Malmö. This is Finland, the land of ding dong calling. And Krista baby, this is for you. I would definitely marry you.
All right,
okay,
get on
now
with
for
it.
the Finnish votes. 8 points
Oh, so Denmark didn't
go
get much there.
to the Netherlands.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Anouk and her birds.
And our 10 points go to Hungary.
La Hongrie, 10 points.
Kevishen. That's by Alex.
And finally, our 12 points go to Norway.
La Norvège.
Good for Margaret. You'll notice they get points to Estonia
Thank you,
there, meaning that
Christina.
Ireland and the UK slipped down to the bottom two places.
Buenas noches, España y Inés Paz. ¿Cómo están? May I have your votes?
Hola.
Hello.
Yes. Hola, Petra. Hello, Malmö. Good
She forgot her
evening
vest,
from
didn't she?
Madrid. We're enjoying your show, your different show, really. Congratulations. Here we go. And good luck, everyone.
Oh, 4 points. Thank you so
8
much,
points
Spain.
from
Gracias.
Spain.
Muchas gracias.
Go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 8 points.
The 10 points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points from Spain go to Italy. Congratulations.
L'Italie,
Marco is doing very
12
well.
points. Muchas gracias.
Oh, he doesn't seem thrilled.
Good evening, Belarus and Daria. May I please have your votes?
Bit early for Christmas lights.
Hello, Eurovision. God kväll, Malmö. Minsk is calling. Thank you for this amazing and beautiful show that you made tonight. We enjoyed it very much.
Oh, that's thrilling.
That's nice.
And now, our first 7 points goes
Ooh,
to
only
the
one for
following
Denmark.
countries.
So there's going to be a shake-up at the leaderboard.
And finally, our podium for tonight. Our 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points from Belarus go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 10 points.
A very, very nice show we saw from Ukraine, and 12 points for this country. Bravo.
That's Zlata.
L'Ukraine, 12 points.
There's
Thank
the
you
giant.
very much, Daria.
He's smiling.
And let's move over to Latvia and Riga. Anne-Marie, can you hear me? And may I have your votes?
Latvia did give us
Hello,
votes last
Malmö.
year.
Riga's calling. Petra, you are absolutely wonderful, and this is for you.
Oh, I thought you mean jilted.
So, our
Left at the altar on a Saturday.
Our 8 points go to Norway.
Wait, no, we haven't seen the other ones.
La
right.
Norvège,
Nothing for us there.
8 points.
Our 10 points go to Estonia.
L'Estonie, 10 points.
Oh, dear. I mean, thrilled for
And
Estonia.
finally,
just-
our 12 points
Bonnie.
go to Russia.
La Russie, 12 points. Thank you, Anne-Marie, for your flowers.
That's Dina there.
We
the
have
strange
now
doll.
gotten the results from 20 countries, meaning we're halfway through the voting.
Wow, that's depressing.
Take a look at the top 5. In second place, Ukraine, and in the lead is Denmark.
The only surprise there is really that Norway has done so well so far.
The
I
voting
thought it
will
was a bit left
continue
field
in
for Eurovision,
just a few
but
moments.
people obviously liked it. That's Margaret. Oh, it's
Okay,
Eric
guys.
again.
We're back in the green room, and let me tell you, it's getting even hotter in here. So we're halfway through the voting, so let's take a closer look at top 3. All right, on third place right now is Azerbaijan. They won 2 years ago with Running Scared. Will it happen again?
I really hope not.
On second place right now is Ukraine. Ukraine won the whole thing in 2004. Will they do it again? Who knows?
Oh, poor Igor. He must be so hot in
And
that
in
outfit.
first place right now, it's Denmark.
In terms of
Last
places
time
to go,
Eurovision
I really hope
was
they
hosted
win.
in Sweden, Denmark won. Maybe that will happen again. All right. So how do you feel right now?
I'm very, very excited and happy, but nothing is decided yet.
I can see that. Hashtag beautiful girl. Well, all right. Do you want to perform your song one more time?
Yes.
All right. Good luck then.
That's Emily de Forest representing
Anything
Denmark.
can still happen.
There's the camera,
And it's
Eric.
almost time to continue the voting. But first, I'm going to perform my new single, Coming Home. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Please
Back to
God,
you, Petra.
no.
Hashtag
Everyone loves Pietra. Bye, Igor. I think Eric was supposed to talk for a little longer than that. And so there's just some random shots of people waving flags in an old ice rink. This is the 58th Eurovision Song Contest. We go back to the voting now, and we go to Johanna in Bulgaria. In 2011, they were the only country to give UK the Act Blue a maximum of 12 points. So they have form, ladies and
Everything
gentlemen.
can still happen with 19 countries left to vote. Let's continue the voting. We now turn to Bulgaria and Ioana. Good evening. May I have your votes?
Hello. Oh, no.
Okay, I will get back to you, Ioana, in just a few seconds.
Let's try
First,
Belgium.
we can take a look at the top 3.
Oh, no. It's in the lead, but it's not a runaway as
Let's continue
yet.
the voting. And now I have the pleasure to speak to Ioana from Bulgaria.
That's
May
nice.
I have your votes, please?
Yes, hello Petra, hello Malmö. Thank you for the magnificent show. It was an incredible night.
Wasn't it, though?
And
Very quiet
so
in Sofia
excited
tonight.
audience.
Lots of parking.
Yes. May we have your votes?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now only 2 for Denmark there, so
Yes,
again,
I'm so
there'll be a
happy to be
change
part
at
of
the
this
top, maybe?
magic again. And now let's see the first results of the Bulgarian vote.
Yes.
Our 8 points go to Armenia.
L'Arménie, 8 points.
That's Dorians, that band of people in denim.
10 points to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine,
Ooh.
10 points.
Zlata's catching up with Emily.
And finally, 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Thank you, Joanna.
That's Farid
Moving on
from Azerbaijan.
to Brussels and Belgium. Good evening, Barbara. Bonsoir, Barbara. Puis-je avoir
All the
vos votes,
bees.
s'il vous plaît?
Barbara from Belgium in Brussels.
Bonsoir Petra, bonsoir Malmö, bonsoir à tous nos amis européens. Alors en direct de Bruxelles, voici les résultats
And
des
last
votes
year, they gave a point to
belges.
Engelbert.
8 points vont à l'Ukraine.
Ukraine, 8 points.
10 points pour le Danemark.
Denmark, 10 points.
Et finalement, nos 12 points vont aux Pays-Bas.
The Netherlands, 12 points. Merci, Barbara.
Well, tit for tat. The Netherlands gave Belgium 12 and right back at them.
Good evening, Russia and Moscow. I'm speaking to also, I hope, and may I have your votes?
Ah, she represented Russia in 2000.
Hello, Malmö. Hello, Europe. This is Russia, Moscow calling. What a great show. And now we are ready to announce
Only 4
Russia's
for Denmark,
voting results.
7 for Norway. And only 1 for the
Our
Ukraine.
8 points go to Belgium.
La Belgique, 8 points.
Love kills.
Our 10 points go to Greece.
La Grèce.
They're still
10
hanging in
points.
there, Greece.
And the final 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
No surprises there.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. And voting next is Malta and Emma.
Now,
May I
Malta,
have your votes?
for the last 3 years, have given... Oh, no, they've given their big points to Azerbaijan. So probably
Good
will again.
evening, Europe.
But they
from
might give us
Valletta,
some votes.
The
They have in the
European
past.
Capital City of Culture 2018.
Well, that's something to
And
look forward
what a
to.
magnificent show.
Pop that. Oh, 5 points! So
Now,
ladies and
these are the
gentlemen, we've
first
done
points
it.
from
4
Malta.
countries have voted for us, and we have more points than Engelbert got last year.
Our 8 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
I know it's tragic that we're thrilled with having 13
10 points go
but
to
genuinely thrilled.
Ukraine.
L'Ukraine,
Poor Ireland,
10
Ryan
points.
Dolan. I don't get that he's bottom there with just 3 points. It was a
And
great performance.
finally, the 12 points from Malta go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. Thank you, Emma from Malta.
They could still win.
And moving on to
Wow, this is
Estonia
Rolf.
and Rolf.
He's an
Good-
Estonian
very
singer. He's
good
tried
evening,
6
good
times
evening. May we have your votes,
to represent
please.
Estonia and failed.
Hello Europe, good afternoon Petra, this is Tallinn calling.
Tallinn looks lovely.
Petra, jag måste bara säga att du ser helt underbart vacker ut ikväll.
Och tack snälla Rolf, och du har ett fint namn. May we have your votes?
Yes,
flirty.
our 8 points from Estonia go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 8 points.
Interesting that Finland with Marry Me, that was tipped to do well and really isn't.
10 points
As in, we're
go
beating
to
it.
amazing Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
Zlata creeping up on Emily de Forest.
And finally, our 12 points go to our neighbors, Russia.
La Russie,
Doesn't change
12
anything.
points.
This is the closest
Thank
contest
you,
in the last
Rolf.
5 years, I'd say.
And then
There's
we move
Dina.
to Hamburg and Germany. Guten Abend,
Oh.
Lena. Nice to see you again.
I thought I'd get through Eurovision without
May I
Lena.
have your votes, please?
But here she is. Even the rain couldn't stop her.
It's Hamburg calling. It's raining, but we're having so much fun.
Speak for yourself, Lena.
And here are the results from the German vote.
Well, Azerbaijan only getting 4 there.
8 points go to Iceland.
Iceland, 8 points.
Somebody thought that might do better. Pick up a few more points along the way, but no.
10 points go to Norway.
And normally they give
I
lots
am
of points to
just-
Turkey.
Points go to Denmark. I'm so sorry. Oh my
Oh, Lena.
Oh, Lena, you idiot.
God, I'm so sorry.
Everybody got really nervous.
I'm so nervous.
Le Danemark, 10 points. Are you sure?
And finally, at 12 points, go to lovely Hungary.
La Hongrie, 12 points.
That's by Alex.
Yes,
With
Denmark
Kivisham.
got
Very sweet
10
song.
points and nothing else. Thank you, Lena. Voting next is Iceland and Reykjavik. Good evening. May we have your points, please?
This is Maria.
Hello Europe, good evening Malmö. This is Reykjavik calling.
Hello.
I'm very happy to present to you the results of the Icelandic votes.
Well, I'd have been happier if you'd given us some.
Our 8 points go to
There's still hope.
the Netherlands.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Norway.
La Norvège, 10 points.
Denmark or Sweden should get the big points. Oh no, they've already given to Sweden, so Denmark.
And finally,
12.
our 12 points go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 12
Increasing
points.
that lead.
12 points to Denmark, but Norway did get 10 points this time. Good evening, bonsoir, la France, Paris et Marine.
This is
J'espère que
Marine.
vous allez bien. Puis-je avoir vos votes,
It's
s'il
hard to
vous
tell what
plaît?
city she's in. It could be anywhere, really. I don't know. Oh,
Bonsoir
come
la
back.
Suède, ou plutôt Good Dogs férié. Bonsoir Petra.
doing? Bravo.
Wow, quelle soirée et
Is she on
quelle
a
prestation.
skateboard?
Bravo. Alors, les 7 premiers points attribués par la France, les voici.
Nothing so far. Again, they like to give points to Turkey, but can't this year, so that
Quant
frees
à
up some
nos
points.
8 points, ils vont à l'Azerbaïdjan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points. Azerbaijan, 8 points.
Exactement. 10 points pour l'Italie.
Italy, 10 points.
Et enfin, le meilleur pour la fin, en quelque sorte, nos 12 points sont pour le Danemark.
Ah, Denmark. 12 points.
It might all be over now.
And there we have some happy Danes. Well, aren't they always?
But you never know.
Moving on to Athens and Greece. Good evening, Andriana. May I have your votes, please?
Well, there's a dress and a half.
Hello Malmö, greetings from Athens. Petra, what an amazing show, we really enjoyed.
That's good
Let
to
me
know.
present you the Greek vote. Our 8 points
Oh, only 7
go
for Denmark.
to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 8 points.
10 points
Azerbaijan should do well here.
go to Romania.
La Roumanie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Greece go to the great song from Azerbaijan. Congratulations.
No surprises there.
12 points. Thank you so much, Andriana.
That's Farid.
Good evening, Dublin, Ireland, and
Nicky
Nikki.
Burns from Westlife.
May we have your votes, please?
Nicky.
Yes, you may. Hey, Malmö,
It's like he
it's
knew.
Dublin calling.
Just for a funeral.
And can we just say congratulations on what's been a fantastic show
Oh,
tonight, Petra.
thank you, Ireland.
Thank you.
7 points for Bonnie.
Our
We now
8
5
points
countries
from
have voted
Ireland
for
go
us.
to Ukraine.
Oh, that's
Ukraine,
terrific.
8
I'm
points.
so pleased for Bonnie.
Our 10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 12 points.
Almost a duplicate of the UK
Tack så
votes
mycket.
there, except we only gave you 1.
12 points to Denmark once again.
Sorry about that.
And now we move on to Denmark and Copenhagen.
Ah.
You must be very happy right now. May we have your votes,
Dancing in the
please?
streets here.
Good evening, Sweden. What a fantastic show you made for us tonight. Thank you for that. Here are the Danish votes. Our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Norway will probably do well here too.
Our 10 points go to the Netherlands.
Les Pays-Bas, 10 points.
And finally, from Denmark, the 12 points go to Norway.
La Norvège, 12
Surprise,
points.
surprise.
Thank you, Sophie, from Denmark.
That's Margaret.
12 points to Norway.
She's going to feed
Good
you
evening,
her love.
Montenegro and Ivana. May I have your votes, please? Ivana, may I have your votes, please?
Wow.
Good evening from Montenegro. Wild
Picture
beauty.
quality for the moon
As you know,
landing
Montenegro is not
was
in
better
final,
than this link to
unfortunately, but
Montenegro.
I have to thank to lovely, big part of Europe, which recognizes the energy of Igrank. We have to be brief, don't we?
Yes.
This is how Montenegro voted.
Because the string on the tin
8
can may
points
go.
goes to Greece.
La Grèce, 8 points. La Grèce, 8 points.
10 points from Montenegro go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12
They're now
points.
ahead of
Thank you,
Zlatan.
Ivana.
But it's Emily DeForest who I think is going to take home the crown. But it's
Moving
no
on
landslide,
to
and there's
Slovenia
still
and
enough countries to come.
Andrea, may I have your votes, please?
Andrea's really dressed for the occasion, hasn't he?
So, dober večer, or
He's just
rather,
left a science
dobro
fiction
jutro. Good
convention.
morning, Europe, and Ljubljana calling. Congratulations, Sweden, on a really sparkling show. Here are the results of the Slovenian vote.
Oh, just the 1 point, but still.
As for
that makes
as for
6
the top
countries.
3, I have
5
them
or 6
right here. I need to turn on my reading light for this. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Much better. So, 8 points from Slovenia go to L'Essenziale, Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Sweden, Norway, and Denmark normally do well here. They've already given to Sweden.
Our perfect 10 points go to Russia.
Ah.
La Russie, 10 points.
So Denmark will probably get the 12.
And our glittering 12 points, brighter than the lights of London or the lights of Copenhagen, go to Denmark.
Le Danemark.
Congratulations to everyone. Bye from Slovenia.
Encore une fois. Ah, ils sont bien contents. Hein? And then I say good evening, Georgia and Lisa. May I have your votes, please?
We thought Georgia would do much better tonight, but no.
Hello, Europe. Good evening, Sweden. Georgia calling. First of all, thank you for the great show. It was a wonderful evening. And here are our 7 points.
Yes. The one I wanted, the 8.
And now, 8 points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 8 points.
10 points go to Armenia.
L'Arménie, 10 points.
Wow. It's Dorians.
And finally, top 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Thank you, Lisa.
Azerbaijan could still do it. This
Not
is a real
many countries
fight
left.
to the finish.
Let's move on to Macedonia and Dimitar.
Just
Good
to
evening.
I
May
don't
have
think
your
Bonnie
votes,
can
please?
win now. I'm not sure. I'm not Karel Vorderman, but I think it's unlikely.
Good evening, Europe. Good kväll, Sverige. Petra, tack för den fantastiska underhållningen. Detta har ni gjort riktigt bra. I hope that I said it right. Anyway, this is how Macedonia voted.
Is he standing outside a prison?
And I suppose you want to know the highest points, so our 8 points goes to Norway.
La Norvège, 8 points.
Our 10 points goes to Italia.
L'Italie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points from Macedonia go to Denmark.
Le Danemark, 12
So that's it.
points.
Denmark have won. They can't be caught now. It's just 4 more countries to vote.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you have voted and we already have a winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013. And as you can see, I have
unusual.
dressed accordingly. The winner is Denmark.
And the winner, Emily from Denmark! Pick up the phone. What do you feel right now? Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Come here, I'm gonna take you through the winner's walk. You're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow me. Come on. Come on.
So that's it. Denmark
here.
have won. Our commiserations
This
to
way.
Bonnie Tyler. But we did better than last year. The only way is up. Now, I don't understand why they did that, because now they're going to go back and do some other bits of voting.
We do have a winner, but we will also continue with the voting. Good evening, Cyprus.
That was a very
May
strange
we have your
decision,
votes?
I feel.
Hej Petra, god kväll från Cypern. Tack för en fantastisk show.
Oh, look! It was
Hello,
worth waiting
Malmö.
for. Ireland got 2 more
Nicosia
points.
calling. Cyprus has voted. 8 points to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
Greece will probably get the 12 here.
10 points to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
12 points to Greece.
La Grèce, 12 points.
Tack för oss Petra.
Tack.
Och godnatt.
Godnatt, Lucas. Moving on to Croatia and Ursula. Good evening. May I have your votes, please? Okay, we should, yes, see that. Greece got 12 points, but we will have to move on. Good evening,
Yes.
Croatia and Ursula. May I have your votes?
Dobro večer, Petra.
Very
Dobro
odd to
večer,
have done that
Malmö.
winning
Here are
moment.
the results of the
made this
Croatian awards.
really duller than it
8
needed to be.
points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Ryan, even with those points, is still coming
10
last.
points go to the winner this evening, Denmark.
Le Danemark, 10
I
points.
think there's going to be a lot of scratching of heads in Ireland as to why that just didn't
And
connect with the Eurovision
12
audience.
Croatian points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 12 points. Thank you, Ursula.
Yet, is anyone explaining to
Good
Zlata that she
evening,
can't win?
Switzerland and Mélanie. Bonsoir. Puis-je avoir vos votes, s'il vous plaît?
Bonsoir.
Goedemiddag Petra, goedemiddag Malmö, tack för kvällens show. Bonsoir à tous. Ici en direct de Berne, voici donc
Oh,
les
2 more
votes
points
de
for
la
Bonnie.
Suisse.
Worth
Alors,
waiting
nous
for.
offrons nos 8 points à la Grèce.
Greece, 8 points.
Nos 10 points sont pour la Hongrie.
Hungary, 10 points.
Et finalement, nos 12 points, le maximum, pour l'Italie.
Italy, 12 points. Merci, Mélanie. Bonsoir.
Marco there with his big hit record.
12 points to Italy this time. And one of the remaining countries is
Not sure that's a very
Lithuania.
flattering
And
shot of Emily de
Ignas,
Forest
good
there.
evening. May I have your votes?
Making her way to the stage.
Good evening, Sweden.
This is the
Denmark,
final vote.
Congratulations.
This is
but I
Ignas
have to tell
in
something.
Vilnius.
I love you, Bonnie Tyler.
Oh!
And here are
What a
our
nice shout out for
favorites.
Bonnie. Any votes at all?
8 points go to Georgia.
La Géorgie, 8 points.
10 points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaijan,
So close, but not
12
close
points.
enough. That's Farad, who's now officially come second. Emily de Forest just texting friends. Busy right now, just won the Eurovision. Call you back in a minute. Hashtag, done really well. So, 7
Please
countries voted for Bonnie
welcome
tonight.
The winner of the 58th
So, more points than
Eurovision
Engelbert
Song
Joshnovovi got.
Contest. Emily
Last year became
de Forest
25th.
from
This year,
Denmark.
we're 90. There goes Emily across the representation of the Øresund Bridge. Onto the stage with her backing singers and dancers. Drumming did well, but not for Ireland. Loreen meeting her there at the end of the bridge and handing her the trophy. This, of course, will be a hugely popular win here. Copenhagen is just a 20-minute drive over that bridge. Of course, we don't know whether they're going to hold it in Copenhagen or somewhere else next year. A very popular winner in Malmö Stadium. 11,000 people cheering for Emily de Forest. Show business is cruel, isn't it? Oh, and flowers now. Marvellous. Now, I'm paying waiting time in a taxi, so if she could sing as quickly as possible, that would be thrilling.
This year's contest has come to an end. You chose your winner, Denmark, with the song Only Teardrops, Emily de Forest. Which means next year we'll get to visit beautiful Denmark, just 20 minutes away.
I said that.
Congratulations and good luck with hosting the Eurovision Song Contest 2014. I will be watching. But now it's time for me to say goodnight. Tusen tack Sverige för den här veckan.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Good night from Malmö. I hope you enjoyed the show. Not a disaster for the UK, but it would have been nice to do better. But certainly a very closely fought competition. Big thanks to Kate Ryan, Becky Barrack, Simon Morris, Gemma Hutchin, Nora Ryan and Lewis Carney. Producers Ali Marlowe and Russell Minton, and so the executive producer Andrew Hartmell, and the rest of the team in London and Malmö. If you go to Radio 2 now, Sarah Cox is hosting a post-Eurovision party with all the reactions from tonight's show. But I'll leave you with the winning song from Denmark. Good night, everybody.
We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. Face me now. We're on the stage tonight. Let's leave the past behind us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. Tell me, how many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops. What's gone between us? What's gone between us? Only teardrops. What's gone between us? Can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only teardrops. How many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only teardrops.